Yo, hello everyone, it's Emir here, and today's video is pretty much gonna be um, a true free-to-play player analysis for Derieri. Consider this some sort of small guide about her, but honestly, is what I recommend when you're a free-to-play player like me, and you don't have like all characters and everything like that, right? So with that being said, how does she works? Pretty much her gauntlets, main DPS form. You pretty much need to land every single thing of her. If not, if you don't land her special skill and her normal skill, you're kind of like doomed. You're gonna lose all her passives and everything. So yeah, you need to be very careful that you land all of them. Great sword, fire team buffer. Whoever is your fire team, because there's no true fire team. So whoever is your fire team, he buffs the fire team. And the axe is pretty much a darkness buffer, but I don't have Meliodas, so I can't really say anything about this because yeah, I don't know Meliodas, so I don't have any other darkness DPS. So the interesting part is the potentials. If you're in potential 5, which is pretty much what maybe a lot of free-to-play players will get to, unless they literally throw all their currency at her, is not that great. It's a really cope situation with it. It says, while you are at 25 or more stacks of your passive, you're gonna increase your crits damage by 50%, and if you get the 50 stacks, you're gonna get pierce increased by 100. So is it more damage? Yes, it is more damage. Is it like an insane amount of damage? No, not really. But if we look here, the potential 6 is the first true upgrade for her, which amplifies her ultimate move skill power by 60%, and the additional damage of showdown, which is the effect you inflict if you land or if you normal attacks, by 50%. So this is her first true upgrade for her whole kit, which means that potential 7 increases kind of like the damage you do for your passive from your normal skill, right? But the thing is, in my honest opinion, I think this is mainly a luxury situation now. If you're a free-to-play player, like, sure, will it increase your damage? Yes, of course, it will be a better increase as if you were to leave it at 5. But I think honestly this is a huge luxury issue, because as we know, the ban is most likely gonna be the next unit, which is the half anniversary. We might get more pulls in there. We might. But it's not something I can recommend if you're a true free-to-play player like me, because it's just a lot of currency, you know? Like, if you're trying to save for ban, or just trying to save for a rerun of a specific character, and you're trying to go for potential 7, you're gonna spend a lot unless you're really lucky, right? So my recommendation is just to stop at potential 6 for now. And if you like how she plays, because she has a very specific playstyle, so if you like how she plays, definitely try to pull for her on a rerun, but leaving her potential 6 and upgrading her armor and weapons will make her strong enough to be able to, you know, be your main DPS in a darkness team. So my recommendation is potential 6, definitely leave it there. Don't try to go more if you don't have the currency, or if you want to pull for ban. Potential 5, extreme cope situation, she still works. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm saying she's trash, but fully cope situation, especially if you have any other DPS like Merlin or Meliodas. But yeah, this is my recommendation. I pull for her because I don't have a darkness user, and as you know, there's sometimes we need darkness, so is now my darkness DPS. As far as her passive works, I do have one. It's not really an issue, but I guess, like, it says the hero gains strike combo for 5 seconds. The only way to like upgrade this duration is if you have buff duration in your armor and on your accessories. Does it really matter? Um, Not really, because of how her ultimate works. You're like filling your passive so fast whenever you ult. So it doesn't really matter. But that's like compared to other characters that they have their buffs be for a like for a smart increases attack by 15 seconds. I mean by 40 for 15 seconds, right? So she kind of loses all her stacks whenever you swap of her because duration, right? And you have to build them up again. Like I said, your ult builds them up really fast, so there's no issue with it. It's just a complaint of mine, I guess. And the I guess the enchantments I would recommend you get in your gauntlets is definitely ultimate move damage. I would recommend getting crit chance. And honestly, if you have dark enchantments, you can get a darkness attack increase percentages because she has like a lot of darkness attack increases. So if you can get that, cool. If not, honestly, like this is normal attack damage increase and normal skill damage increase. Not bad at all. Not the best, but something I would recommend. And on your armor, honestly, more ultimate damage. If you can get like ultimate damage with crit chance, crit damage, that's very good. Yeah, same here. Like if you can get crit chance, crit damage in your gauntlets with ultimate move damage, perfectly cool. But if not, I would recommend something like this. But yeah, as for the team goes, honestly, I don't have Daisy. So if you ever if you have Meliodas or if you ever seen how Meliodas works, is that darkness need a dedicated character that causes burst to happen. So in this case, I'm using Merlin because she's my strongest character. But you also have the options of being Gauntlet Diane, Swords Jericho, or Rapier Gila. Like these three characters also inflict burst really easy, and you get advantage of it. It's just that I use Merlin because she's my strongest character in the game, so I get damage just by using her. But yeah, it's really up to you who you use. I recommend using Daisy here. So it would be like Derieri, Daisy, Gowther, Elizabeth. If you don't have Daisy, you can be, like I said, any of these characters, even Manny. If you don't have Gowther, you can have Manny here, or you can have like Sword and Shield Gila. It's really up to you. But I would probably say Manny is way better in this case than having any of these characters if you already have a burst character. So yeah, that's why I said true free-to-play analysis, because it really depends on like your team, right? Your available characters. So just gonna show you like I guess like a real clear of this, right? I'm not gonna use the shortcut. I'm gonna sorry, I forgot to change my weapon, but I'm gonna show you pretty much a real clear of how she pretty much is. Nothing crazy. Just how much damage she does in this situation, right? So just gonna change my weapon. Sorry, this is not it. Because if you're running boss challenges by yourself, you're pretty much gonna want like this book and this staff, right? So we go again boss challenge. We go into this one, which is like the leaderboard boss, and I'm not gonna pop food or anything. I'm just gonna see you like full raw video of how she is. I might get like a really bad pattern by the boss where she starts like jumping around and shit like that. So whatever it is, I just want you to see. And that's pretty much how she works. Like I said, no edited footage, just completely raw. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know if you guys pull for Derieri or if you're saving your pull for a ban. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.